Good afternoon. Welcome to Carl School Modelling. I'm Carl. Hope everybody's well. Oh, thank you all for joining me or us. All right, Marcus, didn't get a chance to say hello in green room.
Yeah, was a bit touch and go.
Who were you touching, and where did she go?
Myself, no, sorry.
Oh, hi, Corey. Hi, William. Thanks for the reminder. So I hope everybody's well, and I'm gonna have a go at doing a tank.
Oh, nice.
That's gonna be what I'm gonna do. I'll give Warhammer a break for a bit. But I'm saying that I've ordered some resin prints off Ali.
Yeah.
Should we have a wander around the benches and see what everybody's doing? You can see Michelle, she's ready. Hello, Michelle.
That wasn't me. Yeah, I'm continuing with my Necromunda Taurus Vental. Yeah, I didn't do any more from last week. I'm just continuing painting this. And then once it's all painted, I have to put it all together. So, last week I did the pens. I'm not over thrilled with the outcome of the pens, actually.
You haven't said anything.
No. So I might go over what they've
What's wrong with it?
done. No, it's quite stripy.
How many coats did you put
I'm
on?
going to put one coat
Oh,
on.
right, that's why.
Yes.
I was going to put another coat on.
Yeah.
But it's not, doing it paint, even with one coat, it's not as stripy as that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it needs a few coats with them pens.
Two
More
fin coats.
Paint.
Yes, you need two fin coats.
Yeah, more so than the actual paint,
Yeah.
pots of paint. So, but yeah. Yeah, so I'm doing the bits and pieces.
When you turn that over, I thought you had tape underneath it.
No,
I thought that's what the red was.
paint. Red. Got more red to go on top as well.
So,
Mm.
okay, then, love. Thank you. Right, we'll nip over to. Ooh, should we go? Let's go. Marcus, go to the end. Oh! Hello.
Hey, yeah. So I've been working a little bit on my scimitar from A3 Club, 1/35 scale. So putting it together ready for prime. That's what I'm doing at the moment. So.
Oh, nice. Nice. That was a shock then. I was expecting to see Gundam.
Yeah, no, you gotta break it off now and then, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Nice one. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
I'll nip over and see. Let's go, Scott. Another tank. Hey, Scott.
Hello. Yep, I've put the P47 aside for the night, and I'm going to do this. I might just leave it to your shows. I'll do this, yours and Michelle, and do the P47 in another show.
And Terry's.
Yeah, maybe. Yep.
Maybe.
See how we go. Anyway.
Or yours.
So I'm starting this. There you go.
Nice. All right, cheers, Scott.
No worries.
Let's nip over to Panzer. Good afternoon, Panzer.
Good afternoon, I'm Meow. Today I am going to be working on some individual track links. Yes, the Lego track links.
They look different.
They do indeed. Somebody told me it'll take half an hour. I thought, bloody hell, no. But I may have continued with bag one after the stream yesterday.
Oh.
3 o'clock this morning, I was putting the wheels.
3 o'clock this morning.
3 o'clock this morning. It was one of those where you go round and you put the wheels on, and of course they pop off because there was a one. And so there you go. It just dropped. There you go.
Great.
Piece. This piece is going to be super glued in at some point, I think. But it has reclining seats, both passenger and driver of reclining seats. Not quite exactly know what they're going to be sitting on there, but there are reclining seats. But that's what I will be doing. If I complete the tracks, I've got some detail figure painting I can start doing as well. So I may be doing that. That's what I will be up to today.
Right, nice one. Thank you.
There you go.
I'll nip over to see JC. Welcome in, JC.
Hello.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm going to be working on the obviously doing more on the 240Z. Working on the engine. Obviously, I did that last time. So that's all different colours and things like that. So I've just got to do a bit more touch up on the metallic grey. But yeah, I've got all of these parts here to work out where on earth they go. Yeah, these are very, very tiny pieces. So yeah, that's going to be my job today. Work out what it's like.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Look like you're going to need it.
Yes. Alternators and oil filter and turbos and air filter and everything.
Yeah, nice one. Thank you, JC.
There you go.
Yeah, look forward to it. Yeah, well, I'm going to, like I say, I'm going to start on this one. Well, I say start on it. I did open it at weekend. And I painted the tracks on JC's. So that's all I've done on it. So I shall make a start on this today. As you can see, I haven't opened it yet. So that's what I'm going to be playing with once I've read chat. So let's nip over to chat. And first in this morning was 9:30 this morning was Sophie. Morning, Sophie. Welcome in. Oh, and then it was Daniel at Go For It. Hi, Daniel.
Hello, Sophie.
Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel.
And then 3 hours later, Michelle comes in. Hi, Michelle.
Yeah.
Saying afternoon, crew, and hope all are well today. And then we got Joshy in. Saying,
Hey, Joshy.
all right, Joshy. Say, afternoon, Carl. Folks on panel and at the bench, and folks in chat. Hope all are well. Might not be about much, as I'm busy this week, but I'll try and pop back in and see you later. I hope you have a good one, Joshy.
Yeah, hey, Josie.
And he says, good day, Gabba, because he's nipped over to Scott's. And he's dropped a thumb and a comment on Scott's.
As did I.
And I shall stop blinking now when I think of it.
Hello.
And I don't forget. There you go, there's the link to Scott.
Thank you.
I shall put everybody's links in after. Right, we got Panzer in saying meow.
Meow.
On both channels. And then Sophie saying, I'm Michelle.
Sophie.
I'm saying hi to Panzer and Joshy. And she says, super glues Joshy to a seat and starts feeding him homemade dark chocolate muffins.
Whoa.
And you go, and then the last one in just realised I hadn't put anything in was me saying, good afternoon, all and welcome in. And Scott saying, good day, possums.
Okay.
And Daniel's
Yeah.
on rock. Scott saying hi. And then Jeff and Maggie are in. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Maggie.
Hey, Jeff. Hey, Maggie.
And they've nipped into both and said, good afternoon. And then Sophie saying hi to Jeff and to me and to JC and to Marcus. And we've got Dorka in. Good afternoon, Dorka. Welcome in.
Hey, Dorka.
And
Hey, Dorka.
he says, good morning, peoples. Dad finally got to come home yesterday.
Oh,
That is good. He's still in quite a bit of pain. Double bypass. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, that's good. That's really good news. Just need to get your knee sorted now. Sophie saying hi to Dorka, and she's saying glad to hear your dad's back home. And Sophie saying bench is the Black Pearl Gundam Belly M&M's beverage and milk.
Mhm.
Just saying hi to Dorka. Fantastic news on your dad. Is Sophie saying hi to Jeff, and Jeff saying hi to Sophie, and then that's Scott's link. And then we've got Paul Price in. Hey, evening, Paul. Hope you're well,
Hello,
sir.
Paul.
Hey, Paul.
G'day, Paul.
And then Athel's in. Good afternoon, Athel. Hope you're well.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Athel.
And he's saying hello, the usual cohorts here again. Good afternoon. And then Sophie saying hi to Paul and to Athel. Paul saying hi to Sophie. Athel saying hi to everybody. So was Dorka. And Athel saying, how do Dorka and the Muffin Queen? Reminds me of a song.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not going.
Oh, come on.
TVG's in. Good afternoon, TVG.
Hey, James.
Hello, TVG.
Jeff saying hi to Paul and Athel. Paul saying evening panel, all good here. And Jeff saying hi to TVG. And that is chat. Caught up with.
Hey.
Quick, type faster.
No,
I mean, what?
get on with it. Oh, cool. Then Paul says, good evening, Jeff, Maggie, and James. And Athel saying, how do, James? And TVG saying, hi, Jeff and Maggie. And Sophie saying, hi to TVG. Thank you, Scott. I want to build something.
Oh, you'll get to build something.
Yeah, off stream.
No, Joe is.
Well, you can do chat.
No.
TVG saying hi to Paul. Right. Let's have a look, see what we got. Oh, okay. Right. It's got to be. TVG saying hi to Paul and to Athel and to Sophie, and Paul saying just ordered the multi-part P47.
Multi-part. Mm.
Athel says, by gum, that was a long swim down under. Just to Tassie to give Scott a thumbs up. I know, I'd done that and he wasn't even in.
He knew you were coming, Carol.
Yeah. And hey to Daniel. TVG's laughing at Paul. Athel says, I hear buzzing. Oh, must be Joshy. And TVG says, Mum's fine, by the way. She's busy sewing. Oh, nice, nice. And Paul Price says, mini art, not multi-part. Well, yeah.
Oh, which
Yeah.
one? The basic or the advanced? Paul? The the advanced one, which is what I've got, is pretty unique.
You enjoying it, Scott?
Yeah.
You have to think about that, Scott.
Paul says the one with the base.
Oh, that one. I wanted to get that too. You know. You can get the base separate.
I haven't
It's
seen
just-
one with the base. Is that a newer release?
Yeah, reasonably. It comes with the
Oh, let's see.
what is it? The arming point? Is that what they call it?
Not like the apron.
Yeah.
The runway.
No, the apron.
No, the apron leads up to the runway.
Well, James, it
Unipart,
was
yeah.
30 minutes, mate, to build those links.
Close.
TBG says Unipart is the advanced one. Affle says, "Ooh, look at JC's desk, all lined up, everything in its place, nothing on the floor so far."
Yeah.
The stream is young.
Jeff says, "Good news on the spaceship front. The paints that I've been waiting for have arrived this morning. So a painting I will go." Oh, nice one. And Paul says, "Marsden matting and service equipment." Oh, nice. Yeah, I should have waited, but I didn't. I just jumped straight into it as soon as it came out.
Okay. I can see where the half hour is going to be, James.
Getting them to sit up or sit on there properly. Normally, there's the odd one or two that you don't need to put on.
Yes. Well, I've taken one link off.
Yeah. Interesting positioning.
Affle saying, "Awaiting the DHL courier with his e-bike." Nice. And it's raining.
Oh dear, that means Ethel can't go out on his bike.
You'll have to charge it first, I imagine.
Yeah.
Well, one of them's going to need charging, either the bike or Affle.
Well, he'll be charging down the road once he gets it.
Oh, come on.
Just watch out for cows.
And I'm not talking about her on the floor downstairs at all.
I was going to say, we're quite away from the Isle of Wight.
Assuming the other side is identical. Remove one link.
And TVG's come out with one. Panzer is the missing link. Affle says, "Most likely both, Carl, but the battery first." Paul saying, "Yep, that's true, James." I'm assuming he means Panzer being the missing link. You can almost guarantee it, can't you? It's Easter weekend coming up. I'm going to carry on with this and want to get outside and get it primed and painted and I'll end up peeing down.
Got together all week.
I'm hoping
I can officially state that bag 1 is now complete.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Now, what am I going to do for the rest of the stream?
More track links.
No.
Hans going to be looking through the catalogue to see what is next.
He's got his next project open.
I know there's a tiger there.
There's one thing that I do not need to add to my stash. Is another goddamn tiger. I have that
Oh.
many of them.
I'm sure they've got an Abrams there then.
Funnily enough, I have a lot of Abrams tanks in the stash too.
I'm sure they've got another mouse.
You don't need more than 2 mouse in your stash, James. Besides, I have a habit of hitting them on the top of the head with a can of baked beans.
Scott, I don't think the plan's working.
No.
Oh dear.
Apple says a ding for bag 1 to Panzer. And
Okay.
Paul says, wow, is Marcus actually building something on string?
Yeah, what of it?
Yeah, I've done before.
Just don't. Nah, I'm not going to do it.
Come on, Scott. You're right.
All right.
Putting the spare parts away. And find the opening of the bag. There it is. No more goddamn rustling.
Yeah, Panzer, there's a question for you.
What's that?
Jeff Lights just that said, question, guys. When it comes to paint codes, are RLM codes a universal standard for colours?
They
Yeah.
are in Germany. That would be that's the German equivalent of the British Standard Colours, BSC, of the US Federal Standard FS Colours. It's a specific paint mix. That all paints that are used by government agencies are mixed to that standard. So that colour should be the same in every paint manufacturer. But again, it's scale model, so there will be variations. I'm just trying to put my hands on my Federal Standard paint chip chart to give you an example. In fact, I think it's hiding, so it's not where it usually sits, which means it's fallen down the back. But if you can imagine that is a RAL chart, that would be an equivalent of the RAL colours. Each one of these would be given allocated an RAL number, a RAL number. The exception is during wartime, where the Dunkelgelb specification changed through the war as different pigments became harder to come by. If that helps.
I hope that answers your question. It just confused me.
Well, another way of putting it, Cara, was you're a government and you want colours to be painted. You want your bridge to be painted a specific colour.
Yeah. You don't want JC painting them.
Oh, cheers.
He might not get Subaru Mica Blue.
I was gonna say, metallic drab.
And you're joined in chat by Candy Graham from Mongo. Hey, Candy.
Hey, Jeff. Welcome in, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, chat's just jumped. Athel says, question for everybody. If you died tomorrow, in your wills, have you designated your stash to anyone?
Yeah.
No,
I have.
Michelle's already worked out what's happening with mine. She done that before I started accumulating her stash.
I know where mine's going.
I reckon mine will get sold off.
Yeah, mine will be sold off as well, and then handed over to my son.
Then again, it depends who does it. It's either got to be me brother or my sister.
Yeah, like Michelle worked it out. Oh, there's an auction site. They can have it.
But the thing is, if it depends, it might not get sold off.
Depends if anyone wants to do it. Yeah, so Jeff saying hi, everyone. Everyone's saying hi to Jeff.
Alan might end up with it.
Yeah. He's in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff saying hi to everyone. Paul Price says, I thought I don't have a stash, but my kids will have to deal with the 157 aircraft he's built.
God.
Oh, they'll see that smoke for miles. Plastic burns black, doesn't it?
It does. It contains petrol. It's a petrochemical.
Yeah.
Wood burns with a brown smoke.
Jeff says, I wonder if Panzer has more tigers in his display shelves and stash than were actually produced in real life.
Not quite, but we're getting there. Well, you consider there was, 4 Tamiya Tigers, plus a couple of special editions. That's 5. Then I won the Dragon initial release, the Leningrad Tiger, on eBay 3 times. That's 5, 6, 8. And there's the Befels Tiger. That's 10. That's 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. I have enough for a company of tigers, a reinforced company of heavy tigers. I have 14 tigers in the stash.
So you'll have a hunting pack. Paul says, evening to Jeff. TBG says, and Paul, yeah. Sorry, that word gets stuck in my throat.
What word is that?
That one.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
Until they messed about with it.
Just saying hi to everybody. Paul saying, love you, boss, James. Thanks. Yeah, I can say that one. Just can't say the other one. It sticks in my throat. Yeah, it's all right. It's looking after the shelves upstairs behind the wardrobe. Jess says, thanks, Panzer. I'm looking for. Athel says, when I pop my clogs, all my stash goes to the Erskine veterans. And TBG says, Panzer has more Tiger ones than the Weimarack. That's 1,347, I think. Is it Weimarack?
Yes, it was the Wehrmacht. The Wehrmacht. See, even the dog agrees with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just checking I was saying it right. I used to have a rifle that sounded like that. Can't remember what it's called now.
Sturmgewehr.
No, it sounded like right. Begin with a W and V. Ooh, where did they pop out from? Go to the bottom. H. Ding, dong, dun, dun.
You know that mysterious pot of paint? I thought I knew. Oh no, that's not.
You thought you found
I
it.
thought it was sitting right in front of me, but it's a pot of Tark iron.
Okay, very good. H32. I must say, I can't like these Tamiya kits. I can see them. I can actually see the numbers on them. So after doing Warhammer, it's struggle to see the actual numbers.
I'll give you a little tip, Carol. You know those little marker pens that you can get that's got paint in them? You get one of them and just rub it over the numbers, and that way you can spot the numbers.
Have to try that.
Right.
Did you just laugh at me?
Mm,
No, not you, the dog.
the dog, well, she sort of grunted.
I must admit, I'm quite looking forward to doing painting this. After doing all Warhammer and stuff for the past year. I'm
Warhammer paint scheme with this.
interested to see what I've picked up. The weathering and stuff.
So, Marcus, have you decided what colour scheme you're going to do that when you get round to painting it?
Good question. Kind of like the sand colored one that's on the box art. But we'll see. I might go with the UN paint scheme.
Which is white.
Yeah. Or white grayish thereabouts.
All my models are that colour. It's called dust.
Just
Yes, I had to laugh at a lot of people last night were asking me what the white stuff around the Churchill is. I don't know how they're seeing it as white because it's actually grey.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's what the light picks up.
Yeah.
So, TBG's just said, it's all right, Paul. Pete's in purgatory, building the Root Master multiple times. Oh, that's nasty. And poor prices, well, just as long as I don't have to finish them.
Right.
And TBG says, well, it might be Carl if Michelle hits him hard enough with a skillet.
Hey, Carl,
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, cover you.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Must have been nice to wake up this morning, Scott, to discover that you did a live stream yesterday that you didn't know about.
Oh, I knew about it. I just couldn't be bothered getting out of bed.
I'll give it a minute, see what happens. So we're back.
Usually I'll have a nap during the day, or from about 3 p.m. onwards. But I never had one yesterday, so I was a bit tired.
Well, we sent the search party out for you.
I saw that. I even had Sam messaging. Yeah.
So
Now with sorry.
Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, now with the time change, instead of it being 5 o'clock in the morning, it's now like 3 a.m.
Oh,
So,
I was awake at 3 a.m. Thank you, Carol.
that sounds really dodgy.
Mm-hmm.
Your midnight wanderings are nothing to do with me, Panzer.
yeah, but your 3 a.m. Pans is like 1 p.m. my time. And I was up.
The problem is when you work night shifts, your body clock automatically awakes at a certain time.
Oh, I don't know about snow, Athel. I have no idea. If it was snowing anywhere in Tassie yesterday, it would have been down the southwest and maybe Central Highlands.
Give me a second.
Sophie says, sorry I missed the live stream last night, Panzer. She fell asleep.
It's okay.
It's all right, good, that's okay.
It's all right, Sophie. Michelle fell asleep watching it.
There's always catch up.
That just sounds so bad.
Is that the top of the Achilles I can see there, Carl?
There.
Yeah,
It is.
looks very much the same as the M10.
It is an
They
M10.
are identical from the turret, from below the turret.
Yeah, yeah.
The exception would be the radio fitting.
Yeah.
There's a little clue in the name. I noticed that just now, actually. It says Achilles M10.
Mm.
And I'm not being sarcastic. I didn't know that. I just sound sarcastic because I'm good at it.
Well, they're both identical. If you strip the paint off, both tanks, and park them side by side, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Different turret, aren't they?
Basically the same turret.
The only difference between the turrets will be the mantlet at the front and the weight at the back of the tank.
There you go.
That's the only difference between the two. Because the British one was equipped with a 17-pounder, which is an 85mm cannon, whereas the American M10 had a 3-inch howitzer. That's been sorted. I'll put that. But I want the damage.
Where is it? Oh, excuse me. Athel says the British M10 always had Gilroy as part of the crew on it.
Yeah.
I must have. I saw something last night. It's got me with mentioning Kilroy. Then I saw a section of 4 buff, and it was Kelly's Heroes.
Kelly's Heroes.
Yeah, Telly Savalas, Donald Sutherland, Clint Eastwood, and the German guy. I can't remember his name now.
Hans. That's his name. Hans.
I do dishes. Sorry, JC.
Eastwood. He was in that one.
The actor was Carol Otto Aberle.
So I'm quite tempted by them, to be fair. And I also, you know, the Bridge Too Far where you got Sean Connery, the one.
Yes.
Well, I saw another one of him, but it's also got Edward Fox as well. So, quite interested in them. I've just got to learn to paint busts. HS says at the end of the film, Carl, it was. On the bank wall, Kilroy was here. And Athel says it was a lovely shade of pink the Tiger had on its exhaust.
Ah, Paul sending me porn.
The technical term was adult content. Screw it. Remember, child-friendly stream.
Well, just to be clear,
Michelle doesn't like Carol being exposed to naughty stuff.
I thought you said corn.
well, it's
It rhymes with corn, yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you what he's been sending.
This could be fun. Not as good as Phil's faux pas.
Oh, no. God, I hope it's not that.
Well, that sounds like a story.
Have you never seen that? Oh, we're going to have to educate you there, Marcus. We'll terrify you there, Marcus.
Okay. I got more curious.
Nice work with those decals. Paul. Whenever you're ready, Carl.
Sorry, I'll stop. I was
No.
gluing.
Hang on.
Oh,
There we go. Ooh. Nice.
Oh, yes. Yes.
But he's also sent me that. I think we've seen that one before, though.
yeah, I saw that one last week. It was nice, that.
Yeah, it is. There you go.
Yeah, that's lovely.
There you go, Marcus.
Thank you, Paul.
Okay, give me a second. What?
Have you just sent in the link?
Oh,
I sent him the image.
oh, dear me.
That appeared in Phil's message group when he was doing the gallery one day.
No way.
Oh, did you
And,
not send
yeah.
in the link for the?
I don't know if I've still got that. I'll need to hunt that out. Wait a second.
Oh, got it.
Candy has asked a question. If there exists a 3D resin print for a boiling vessel or BV device used by the British for heating water, amongst other things, there is a company called Accurate Armor, Candy, who do or used to do. I don't know if they still have. Let me just check for you. Website, because I know they're closing down, so their stocks may be.
Shops didn't have any in stock. Arts didn't have any. Am I going up? I think Andy dropped it over.
Yes, there is indeed. There you go, Candy. You might want to put me full screen.
You calling me Candy?
Sorry, Carol. Yeah. There is indeed. Those are the modern boiling vessels, and you get a pack of, I think it's 8, 4 closed and 4 open, and they will cost you £10, or actually they will cost you £8.33 pence, because you won't have to pay VAT on that. From a company called Accurate Armor, Candy. Okay, you can take me off full screen now.
Thank you, Michelle.
Right. I'm now going to see if I can find the link and send it to Marcus.
That's just what I'm looking for. It's a shame Joshy's not about, because he better get it straight away.
Because it'll be in the clip. But
It'll be in the
Well, it's just going to be easier for me to message him, isn't it?
Well, actually, I've got it. I'm
Yeah.
just about to forward it to Candy Graham from Mongo. I'm assuming that he's in there. There you go, Candy. No, sorry, I've just sent it to Candy by mistake. It's about Marcus that gets that one.
Jeff, you might get something funny through. Totally innocent. It's all Panda's doing.
Yeah. Yes. there you go, Marcus. There's your one. Oh, Bennett.
Okay, I'll put myself on mute for a second.
Oh, I want to listen to you laughing.
Put face cam on.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. Oh god.
Right, I've sent Candy the right link this time for the boiling vessels.
Oh. Oh, Josh's comment is ace.
It's just the fact that there's a 20-second delay from when we broadcast to what you see. I was kind of hoping in that 20 seconds he would cotton on, but it was Phil's reaction when he realised it was
You might want to hide that.
no.
No.
That was amazing.
That's got to be one of the best mistakes ever.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeff says it's a real shame that Accurate Armour are closing down. Well, you've got to realise that the guy's they've been around since the 80s. So, and it was a second career for him. They're in their 70s now, so naturally they're planning it. But there is good news, is that he is thinking of auctioning off the molds, or the masters for the molds, so they may come around. But so much of what he's done over the years with kits, with the resin stuff, has now been molded in plastic. I mean, his top seller was the Challenger 2, and then Tamiya released the Challenger 2 kit.
Let's catch up with chat. You've done that. Talk says, well, it's time to cook some breakfast. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good evening. No, good afternoon, rather. You take care, Doc. Enjoy.
What, we don't get breakfast?
You've got a burger coming, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He's just come back and said they've run out.
He's come back and
Paul says the 55 Chevy was to sprue on Dom.
Is Dom in chat?
No, he's put a short out yesterday. Unboxing.
Oh, yes.
Jeff,
two
there was.
pieces.
Yeah, sorry. I'll let you carry on, Carl. It's your stream.
No, go on, you're all right.
I'm reading ahead of the chat. Jeff asked, there was no one to run the business. There's no family, and the problem is, if you've got a business that has a reputation for high standards, and especially for customer care, somebody taking over that kind of business, if it's your baby, you founded the company, you kind of want to make sure that it survives and keeps the same standards. But also you've got to realise that a lot of the design team who were behind a lot of the Accurate Armour molds, that the person who was doing that, Ron Terrell, he's also getting on in years. So. But when you've got the likes of companies like Airfix coming in, who are now doing the stalwart in plastic, and because they did the ferrets a couple of years ago, and the Chinese manufacturers catching on to the fact that British Armour does sell, but it's uniquely to the British side of things. Look at Tacom with the 432 kits. They didn't sell well worldwide, but in the UK you couldn't buy them because everybody who served in the British Army has driven or has been driven in one of those over the years. So British Armour, modern British Armour does sell. But because I was kind of hoping that they would put the business up for sale, because I would consider seriously making an offer for it.
Oh.
Athol's asking, does Verlinden still exist? Limited stocks, because they produced that much stuff. But for Francois Verlinden, he passed away about 10 years ago. He did try selling his business, but no one wanted to buy it because he was asking too much for it.
Jeff says the Stalwart's definitely on his must-have list. I like a look at that as well.
I do too. I have a couple of the Accurate Armor kits in the stash, and it'd be interesting to do a side-by-side build comparison.
One more kit from Paul's just popped up.
Paul says, Candy, if you look at the Trumpeter at 135, it has a generator and fridge mounted on top. Oh, sorry.
Go on, that was me. Go on. I like that.
Nice. Is that a kangaroo on the side there?
It is.
Nice.
It's an Aslav Mark III. Or the Aslav 3.
Can you get possum stickers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Details.
In the Australian Army. Hence why the red kangaroo.
Yeah. Apple says, me too, Jeff. My Orcs need some new vehicles.
Yeah.
Sophie says, sorry for being quiet and struggling mentally today.
Very nice, Paul.
Jeff says, thanks again, Paul. The Trumpeter Aslav looks very good kit.
It is. I have one in my stash. I even have a New Zealand lab in the stash as well. Oh, there you go.
Got a laugh in the bathroom.
Australian Aslavs. Complete with Aussie flags.
Hang on. Where are you?
Upside down Aussie flags, but there you go. Aussie flags and kangaroos.
They're nice.
They're selling off the Masters, but it's by auction invitation only. So they may the Accurate Armor molds may still exist, but be a different company that does them. There's another guy that I buy resin kits from. Marcus bought from recently. Scorpion Model Miniatures. That's run by a guy called Mike Shackleton. He's also getting on in years. So I think he may be looking to sell his business as well. Because he did Leopard Club, which did all the Leopard fittings to accurize Leopard tank kits.
Well, one can only hope someone takes interest in stuff like that, so they don't disappear.
Yeah, I mean the thing is that over the years, because Carl and I were talking about Hysterex agents the other day there in the green room, and I was pointing him towards some of their figures because he was looking to do some modern or some figurine busts, and over the years that company has, people come along, they make the masters. Because they're talented artists to do the sculpts, and they cast them. And when you're casting resin from a mold, you only get about 50 decent castings from the mold before you have to completely remold do the molds. So you have production runs of maybe a couple of hundred figures, and then you've got to set up and sell those things.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And the problem is, as you get older, your interest wanes, take a look at Carl also uses Hornet heads. Wait a minute, let me just stand up and grab one of my tubs of Hornet heads from the stash. Wait, all right. These are Hornet heads.
Oh, you're going to ask me for mine? And I was like, oh no.
No.
That's the new stuff.
I mean, these are tiny little heads. They're replacement heads cast in resin for figurines.
Is it a tenner for a pack of 5?
When I knew about these. They were £3 odd a packet, and the last time I bought bulk, they were £5.80 a packet. But I bought lots of them, as I'm wont to do. But when you consider that this guy has been sculpting these heads, has been doing it for 40 years, you get so used to a product being on the market that when they cease trading, and most of these companies fold very quietly.
Yeah.
You don't know about it until you go looking for a headset, and you can't find a specific set because it's no longer in production. A classic example would be there was an American company called Warrior Miniatures, who did some wonderful African tank crews suitable for the then newly issued Tamiya T55 kit. That was back in 2000. They were around about that time frame, but they only lasted a couple of years, and then they disappeared. And you can find their stuff on auction sites like eBay, but you'll be paying a premium for the kits because people buy them to use them.
Jeff says, yeah, I'll invest in it. Paul says, the only vehicle that has a fridge as standard equipment. And he says, looks like JC's building a 240Z engine. 240, he is.
Yep.
Hi, Jim's in. Hi, Jim. Welcome in. Jim.
Oh, Jim.
Oh, g'day, Jim.
Jeff says, I feel that with the advent of 3D printing, more resin casting companies will move to 3D printing, or sadly falls.
No, they are actually a lot of the companies, the aftermarket companies, are actually embracing 3D resin printing.
Jim says, Scott, you working on the Tamiya Comet?
I am.
Yes. Apple says, gotta go, my bag's arrived. It's blocking me door. No ring on the bell, as requested. Bye all.
Bye.
Well, they put the bell on the handlebars.
So some say he had to scoot on. I'll have him touch.
Yeah, all right. You have to work on that one a little bit.
Don't let the door in the back on the way out.
James.
At least in Scotland.
Now, why would you say that?
I don't know, Scott. I don't know. Make bad jokes, is it?
Yep. It's a bad joke. Okay.
Paul says, "No, I thought I have fun putting that together." Pretty much built here.
What you're going to do literally is screw on the pedals, tighten up the handlebars after you put them in the correct position, tighten up the wheel nuts on the front wheel. And remember that the the brakes get screwed on. One of them is counterclockwise.
Yeah, it's all written on them now. Usually on the arm.
Oh, tighten the brake cables as well.
Quano's in. Hi, Dan. You all right, mate?
So, Bono.
Hey, Dad.
Jim says,
Which one's this?
"Nice model, Scott. Tommy has made a nice lineup of World War II British Armour: Archer, Comet, Valentine, Matilda."
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would like to get hold of the Matilda.
pretty sure.
Mostly because I do play World of Tanks, and of course most of these tanks I have in my garage so I can drive around and shoot stuff with.
Kaboom.
Yeah,
Scott's got a very big garage.
I was just thinking.
it's a cyber garage.
Yeah.
Mind you, I haven't played World of Tanks for a while, so yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Used to play it when I had time.
I used to play it when it was in beta version.
Hmm.
And
Oh,
to play it
that's
at that time, you had to get a special key from them. And yeah, I managed to get one.
Nice.
Okay. I've decided I'm going to carry on with the build, the brick build.
He succumbed.
I haven't. Well, my plans for today have kind of went out the window, really. Well, that's bag 2. I want bag 2. So there may be some rustling.
It
I'll mute my mic.
Psych.
Hmm.
Paul says, "Evening, Dan. Marcus has missed you."
What? Who said that?
Paul.
Mm-hmm.
And you've just marked his card, haven't you? Ross is in. Good afternoon, old codgers.
Hey, Ross.
Down in the corner. Hang on, there's 4 corners.
Yes.
Hey, Ross. What am I looking for? 5 and 6.
Dan says I'm working on the right side fin thingy on the Ecto 1. I think I need to grow about 6 new hands to hold parts in place and then add screws. Oh no, that's not a thought I want in my head. Can you imagine Dan with 6 hands?
Nope.
No.
He would need a straight jacket. Well, a new one.
Bag 2 contains 9 bags.
Oh wow.
Ross says there's only one that would fit in a Lego house.
No, that would be too obvious, wouldn't it? Yeah. Don't be stupid, Pansy. You obviously know they're not going to put the bits. Oh, I need 5 of those. Bloody hell. Oh, there we go. All over the bench. Three.
Paul says the straight jacket with 6 sleeves. That's a lot of buckles. That's Velcro. Ross says, but Dan would make the most of 6 hands. Also, even at Marcus.
Mhm.
Paul says, bed's calling. Night all. You have a good one, Paul. Thanks for coming in.
Paul, take care,
Cheers,
mate.
Paul.
Say, Paul. Have a good one.
Sweet dream.
Okay, well,
And Ross says, see, Panzer can count. His Alzheimer's not got that bad yet. I thought Ross would have been shocked to see you with Lego on your bench. I'm done.
I'm only building this under protest, you understand?
Yeah, protest. What time was he still doing it on his own this morning? There was nobody there twisting your arm.
Twisted his arm behind his back.
Yes, but I just wanted to get bag 1 complete.
And you did complete it.
I did. It just took me to 3 o'clock in the morning.
But look at you now. Bag
Mm.
2.
Bag 2. Yeah, well, I did plan to do something, but I spent more time doing something else than what I wanted. So
Ah,
when the time came to come into the green room, I didn't hunt out what I was going to do.
Fair enough.
Did you hear that, Panzer?
I didn't know who was giggling.
Michelle went, that's not an excuse.
Shut down.
Oh, pig's bullets, testicles front. see what I'm talking about? Things not being structurally supported, 2x2s on top of 2x2s on top of 2x2s.
I definitely will.
And then, of course, you get to a certain point where you've assembled that much of it, you can't get the. There we go. You're in now. Like I say, this may either have an accident with a bottle of super glue, or the spare fuel can in the back of the car.
Ross is saying, well, getting distracted while watching those pay-per-view late night channels. That's not an excuse, Panzer.
Pay-per-view channels. Hmm. That's something you get on the internet, isn't it, Ross?
Obviously, forgotten you're Scottish.
Hmm. You have to pay for it, but then you also have to realise that in Scotland we don't have that kind of stuff in this part of Scotland because we're at the back end of the internet highway. I'm assuming you fit on there. And you fit on there. Just scoop that off.
There we go.
Oh.
Sounds like Panzer's having real good fun.
Things are pinging all over.
And I'm mindful that this is a child-friendly stream, so I'm moderating my language. Never know my Marcus swears so much in his stream.
Welcome to my world.
Much to learn. Yeah, right. Ross is not sweet and innocent.
I've said that for years. No one believes me.
Don't worry, I believe you, Marcus.
Thanks. Thank you.
I've got you back.
Good. I got you.
Oh my God. Yep. Nearly. Right. How do you get 3 out of that? And the carpet monster claims 1.
You're not fed the carpet monster pack, no?
No, that's next week's tip of the week.
What was that?
Time's tip of the week.
Really.
Ross says, I wouldn't know, but obviously you do. I'm sweet and innocent.
Yeah.
He says, just make sure you carry a ladder, Marcus, so James can reach you back.
I am that short.
Ah. This is a problem.
No problems, only solutions.
Okay, then solution me a missing part.
Probably that part.
Because it isn't in the bag along with the other 13 of them.
Hmm.
Maybe there's another one in a different bag.
Oh, I've got a new subscriber.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Brew and Blue again.
Awesome.
Oh. Hello, Sprue.
That's Brew.
Yeah.
If you're around, lurking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I picked up.
If you
two-
were.
Hmm.
You what, Scott?
I was just going to say, I picked up 2 subscribers from the Terry stream,
No,
Yeah.
Good job, man.
and I wasn't there.
Is that, I was going to say, does that tell you something, Scott?
Mhm.
Should we have a wander around the benches and see how everybody's doing? Let's go
Do
and
we
have a
have
look at Panzer. Yeah, let's go and look at Panzer.
Yeah.
I
we
never
go.
got to see the.
The carpet monster must be feeling generous today.
And keeps giving them back.
Yeah. There we go. Right.
I like them
Fine.
shells.
Do you like them? They're nice. They're goldy, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're very
very
nice. They're the one piece that sticks in that you can't. So you're gonna force them to get them out. There you go. Nice and brassy, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
The one bit of the kit that actually stays where it's supposed to.
Don't shake it.
Right. I need 8 of something else.
But are you secretly enjoying it? No.
I will be honest with you. It's something different. Would I be consider building more of them? No.
Yes.
Based on this experience.
Yeah.
But I can see how people would like doing them. I mean, it is addictive. I mean, you've got to remember that as a kid, I played with Lego until I discovered Meccano. And once
Hang on. Panzer's just admitted it's addictive.
It is.
It is, because I mean, like I said, I thought, right, I'll finish bag 1 last night, and I thought it would take me about 30 minutes. 3 hours later, I finally got bag 1 to the stage where I thought, right, okay, that just leaves the tracks to do now. I'll save that.
I'm not being funny on it, but you know that door that I'm doing. I know you would love that. It just goes together so nice. It's so addictive. I just want to carry on with it. I'm looking forward to the next stream. Right, cheers, Panzer. I'll nip over
Thank
to
you.
Marcus. Hey, Marcus.
Hello. So I'm working on the turret. Getting
Ooh.
all the bits and bobs on here now. So I know I should be doing stuff. It's like, no, you can paint them and then put them. I can't be asked. I smack it all on and then prime it, and then I'll make it hard for myself detailing it later. But yeah, that's how it is.
That's the way.
This is the way, Marcus. You are becoming an armor modeler.
Yeah, there is something about armor.
If it doesn't work properly, it's battle damage.
Exactly. Ta-da.
There are camouflage nets you can buy to put onto your
Yes,
model
that
to
too.
cover the worst offending thing.
Cheesecloth. Nice one, Marcus. Thank you.
Cheers.
And nip over to Scott. Oh, Scott.
Hello. Yeah, well, I've glued some bits. See, that's part of the bits. Then I glued this bit, and that goes on that bit. And this bit as well, except that goes on the other side. So I've done some bits.
That goes on the other bit.
Yeah, now I'm going to glue that bit onto that bit. Oh, I've got to clean it up first, but yeah. There you go.
Cheers.
Done me bit.
Right, I'll leave you with your bits.
No worries.
Over to Michelle.
Yeah, I've gone over the green on both sides of that. Painted all my gunmetal silver on them.
Michelle.
Yeah,
Michelle,
yeah,
are you enjoying it?
yeah, sort of.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's intricate,
Yeah, well,
especially the little mini.
little many.
The little mini, because the little mini's stuck in there, and I'm trying to paint his armour, his battle suit.
Cool. I was wondering what you were going to say then.
His battle suit. Yeah, and he's blue and yellow.
Yeah.
So I've done the first coat of blue on my little men, and that's his seat. Yeah. And I've done partially that one. I'm just going to start on my now it says in the instructions put there's three like rucksacks, and it says pick one now. They're all going on.
That sounds about right for you.
No, they're all going on. There's room. You can all go on.
Okay.
No, they need them all.
Oh, okay. That's for the sandwiches. Yeah. All right, love. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, and it's looking well. From what I can see there, it's very tidy.
I'm trying to be tidy.
Yeah, good. No paint on your bench, I see.
little bit, then
Slip it on your sleeves.
little bit on my fingers, and a little bit
Okay.
there.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Right, then put to JAC.
Hello. Yeah, well, a little bit more on the engine. Touched up all the red areas. Put the alternator on. So that is now in place. It's not going to focus for some stupid reason. But hey, I've got these little pipes on as well. Got the first engine mounting bracket on as well. Also painted up the
Oh, wow.
the turbo with the air filter. I've still got to do the filter section on the air filter. That's all that done.
Oh, that's
Uh,
nice.
That is, isn't it?
Painted up the little bit that's on the end of the induction side of the manifold. And then obviously I've been working on the radiator, where I'm hoping this actually has worked. I pull these pieces off. It's not gonna. I can't get a grip on the tape for some reason.
Oh, get a grip.
Get a grip.
Let's see what you're doing there. And then, oh wow, yeah, it has. So, without getting the tape stuck, so you get the stencil there.
Oh,
Oh, that looks
oh,
smart.
well.
So yeah, that's painted with metallic blue or
Very
airbrushed. So yeah, I'm
So,
very happy.
so it's not Subaru blue.
No, not Mica Blue. No.
That's, I must say, I like that engine.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
feels
this
really
is coming
good.
along very nicely, actually. I think it's helped out a lot more where I've had the parts out laid out properly.
Mm.
So I can specifically see what I've got compared to the pictures that I've got on my phone. Yeah, and then obviously once I've built it all up, it's then doing all the threaded wiring and
Yeah.
I've got to find a little band or something like that for the pulleys. So
It's a rare tape.
yeah, got to try and work it.
I've seen people using Pomaya tape on it.
Yeah,
'Cause it's thin enough.
yes.
You mean
I'll
like
probably,
fan belts?
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I'll probably have to try and get some 1 millimeter thick or thick width.
We'll get to
What
it. Bend it.
Yeah.
What about electrical tape? Would that be too thick?
I haven't got any, to be fair. So yeah.
It's
Either way,
like that tape you've got there, JC, that you've just been using. If you folded that in half and glued it together,
Mm.
and then trimmed it to size,
Yeah.
you can paint it black then. Oh,
True.
could be
But
worth
yeah,
trying.
it's coming along. One thing that I have noticed, unfortunately, which I don't think would make much difference, is that the gearbox is kind of slipped from the bottom of the engine
Oh,
case.
yeah. Yeah.
There's a bit of an angle on it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. It's going to be underneath anyways. So should be okay.
Yeah, but we're going to know because you told us.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
Alternatively, James, just get a piece of your standard masking tape, stick it down to your bench, get a ruler and a sharp scalpel blade, and cut 1 millimeter. You don't need to fold it, and you cut it longer. You can wrap it around a couple of times.
and then just paint it up. Yep. I could try that.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And me, I've just got that glued together so far. And you can't see it because it's. Yeah, oh. So I'm just doing the next bit now. I'm just carrying on. Dan says, wait a second, Panzer. You were a child once? And they had Lego all them years ago. Were they made of wood back then? No, they had bags of clay, and you built a kiln and you made your own. Sorry, did I just say that?
Yeah.
You did.
I don't know why I bother coming on this stream.
Well, you're
All I
there,
do is
Carl.
get
You must just seem to know.
insulted.
He could stay at home and abuse himself.
Yeah.
Oh, I can say lots to that, but lovely weather.
Show us on the dolly where the Lego tank hurt you. Oh dear.
I don't know.
Oh, look. I was saying about those shells being the best things that stick in. Oh, yeah. I spoke too soon on that one, didn't I?
It's been very quiet today.
It has, isn't it?
It's Wednesday too.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's Wednesday all day, you know.
Yeah, only till midnight.
Oh, we've got 8 thumbs.
Ooh.
Speaking of which, it's only 19 minutes till Thursday here, so yeah.
And Scott's got 8 thumbs as well. Nice.
Oh,
I always said Scott was all thumbs.
I'm multi-talented.
That's not
Are
what
you
the graffiti
Are
says.
you really multi-talented?
Must be. I've got 8 thumbs.
Good. Get into the kitchen, get the kettle on it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
And while you're at it, make some burgers. Maybe your pieces has dropped out.
Oops. Quick, let's talk about him.
I said an earpiece has dropped out, not all both earpieces have dropped out, James.
I know. I deliberately said that.
I've told you, James. You don't have to be up early to try and catch me out. You've got to be up all night and the day before.
And the
That's
day
what-
before that. And before that.
That's what she said.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh, no,
What he
I only
said.
need one of those, not 2 of those.
Tilly-lily-dee.
Do, 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 do.
Do-do-do-do-do.
You can go there. You can go there. Oh, good. Repeat. Do.
I'm just coming over. I thought you'd happy. It is 22.
Alright, we've got a Joshy in with it, keeping an eye on chat. Look.
Hey, oh, Joshy.
Hey, Joshy.
Aye.
Hey, Joshy.
I think he was trying to sneak in. Look.
Joshy Sneak.
Well,
Look out, there's a Joshy about. Oh, yes. Yes. All right. 8.
Alright then.
Yep, there's a scalpel on the floor.
Got to get 8.
Careful, mate.
As long as it didn't go into your foot.
No.
Mhm.
If it had, you would have heard.
Oh, yes.
I don't care if it's a child-friendly stream or not. You would have certainly heard about that.
Let's see.
Josh has put, I was JC and I would have gotten away with it if I hadn't have written in the chat and you noticed it.
The meddling kids.
That's one of him. Meddling JC.
In here.
Four more of those. But we're not in that bag. We're not in that bag.
Ah, but if they're not in that bag, what about that bag?
Oh, there.
They're not in that bag either. Okay.
I forgot. 15 minutes.
God, where is the time gone today?
Oh, I need to go to the. I'm gonna have to. Oh,
You got to go in a little boy room.
oh, I need a pee. Joshie says, just popping in for 5 for a quick smoke break. You enjoy it, Joshie. Look after chatting there, Joshie.
I might have to go and fill the kettle up with water.
Got a better idea. You should take the microphone into the bath, into the kitchen, and leave the tap running.
Now, why would you do that?
Lovely day today.
Very.
Here's the gum.
Here we go.
I've heard some man can't hold their beer, but Carol's the first one. I can't hold his water.
What's the thing about boats, though, when you go boating? All that water splashing around, bouncing up and down. How you going there, Carl?
He's gone.
He snuck off.
He's off.
Pretty dark, isn't it?
which part was got him?
Hmm.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, he's back now.
Well, what have I done now?
Nothing.
They've been talking about running water and taking the marks and stick and the water in the kettle. And
I could have filled the kettle.
you were doing all that and you weren't even sat there.
Filled the kettle for you, Scott.
Not from there, you can't.
Is there somebody else on today? Very quiet.
One day, several people work, people,
Well, they're not going to be outside in the sun, are
no, shopping.
It may be sunny in the south of England.
Yeah, yeah, pretty sunny.
they? Is it sunny, Jeff?
Is it sunny, Jeff, your way?
Is it sunny where you are, Joshy?
Well, I can tell you it's not sunny here.
Well, the only person on my list that's live now is Scott.
Ooh. Does he have Chucky?
I don't know.
I'll find out for you, Carl. Scott, do you have chocolate?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yes, Carl, he's got chocolate. But I have a feeling he's not the shading type.
Well, it's Easter eggs and things.
Oh, hell.
I bought myself some, but there's others going elsewhere.
That's the point. We've got to get Easter eggs, Michelle.
Do we have to?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
It's Easter.
You know what?
That, Michelle, is how the chain of command works. He asks you, therefore making you the decider.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I tried to hold off 1 year buying Easter eggs. I thought, I'll be able to get them Saturday, get them cheap. They're trying to sell them off. But no, doesn't work like that here.
I try and get them on
No.
Wednesday or Tuesday.
Because, well, that's just it. Come Sunday, they're pretty much all gone off the shelves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
refund
are.
back to-
They ship them pretty quick.
Oh, drive-by thummy,
Ones that are left.
little history. Hello,
Hey,
Jerry.
Tommy! Tommy!
Hey,
Tommy!
Drive by thumb. Yes.
Right, sorry.
Tommy! God. Terry! Why am I calling him Tommy?
I have no
Sorry.
idea. Are you hungry?
No, just after lunch, didn't I?
I thought you were saying Turry.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, thank you for that, JC.
Oh, Hunter, you're it.
You're getting it wrong there.
Yeah.
It's that piece. Look, Terry, I'm building Lego.
It's like,
Well,
My
I mean,
alter-
next.
My alter ego, Lego Lamb.
Lego.
Meh.
That looks like a man.
Just the Irish. No, I don't know. I do.
No, you see, I was going to do the full Lego Lamb by going, meh, but I wouldn't want to get Carl excited.
Oh dear.
And for any small children watching, ask your parents. I think it went there.
So, question is, Panda, have you come across any cheese wedges yet,
Nope,
or pizza slices?
I haven't. Nope.
Ah,
Or blasters, or microwave ovens.
What can I ask?
Oh.
Now, the Panda's favourite pieces that he told me when I named them.
Yes, I thought this was official.
It's not the fact that I named them; that's what they are actually specifically called.
You see, official Lego terminology: pizza slices, cheese wedges.
Yep.
You see, James, I do pay attention in your live streams. Not very often, but I do occasionally.
That's what I was thinking. Not very often, though.
Oh, those are an odd-shaped component. Different.
One's got hiccups.
One good cure for hiccups.
Stop breathing.
Well, I wouldn't recommend it, but
It's having me sneak up behind you and say, whisper quietly in your ear, "It's your round."
I think that'd scare anyone, wouldn't it?
Hmm. JC goes a funny shade of green when you mention it's his round.
No, I don't. I have no idea what you're on about there, Panda.
He's not holding us to drink yet, is he?
Cheers, pal.
You see, James, we're friends like us. You don't need any enemies.
Well, funny you should say that, though, actually, to be fair. There's this one woman at Sainsbury's, she keeps IDing both me and Alicia because we get energy drinks. You know,
Keeps what?
She's doing what with you?
She keeps asking for ID. Are you sure you're old enough? Yeah.
What?
Like,
You have to show ID for energy drinks.
yep.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't look old enough. I mean, I'll take it as a compliment, but you know.
It's called Challenge 25, James.
I call it she's taking the.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking the mic. To be fair, it does seem as like that because there's no end of times that she's asked us.
And you always say the same thing. But Mum, you know how old I am.
Oh yeah. Well,
The problem is, James, is that she's like a lot of retail workers. She's just doing the motions. She's covering her butt.
yeah. There we go. Where does that bit go?
If you don't know by now,
No.
Michelle.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Oh, hang on. No, it does make sense because I know what that bit is. I don't need it though because. Yeah. Right.
3 o'clock, and just done it. I'll just do these pieces out.
The hell is that?
Hello.
Hello.
My wheel has just dropped off again.
Really?
Really, yeah.
That's really bad.
It is.
Oh, Phooey, I've just had a fan drop.
Lads was saying to us the other day that you're supposed to be going over to Normandy. Yeah. For the last couple of weeks of training. But they cancelled it.
Well,
That would have been an experience for him. They're actually saying, I think it was to the last lot I went over, we're doing the 80th anniversary, doing marching and all.
do you know why they cancelled it?
No, I don't. I probably do, but rather he probably told me. I just won't listen. So he doesn't know. I think they might have. I'm not sure if it's a date that's been changed or something. Maybe he's leaving before then or something. Either way, he won't be there for it if it is hot. It's a shame that. Yeah.
There you go there, Marcus.
Just doing a little bit of cleaning. That's all.
No?
Almost done building. A shame.
Yeah.
Well, it's 3 o'clock, so if you want to go up, if you want to go cameras up, that's entirely
Hello.
you.
Something you need to tell everyone, Carol.
No, we don't need to know.
3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. You're free. You can go now. Oh, God. 10 in. Been very quiet today. Managed to creep all the way up to 12 thumbs. I think we've got about a maximum of about 12 watching. Very quiet. But hey ho, just what it is. I'm enjoying my modelling, so I've got my friends about me. What more can you ask for? So thank you, panel, for joining me. Very much appreciated. Oh, God. Good for a laugh at me then.
Surprise!
It was.
Thank you for having us on.
Yes, thank you.
Indeed.
Thank you for saying yes. Oh, so all the links for everybody's in the description below. Please bob over, drop them thumbs. You know that you're probably all ready anyway. So I'm just gonna say thank you. Oh, Jeff says thanks for another stream. See you all later. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for
Take care,
coming.
Jay.
Yeah.
Take care,
See ya.
Andy.
Well, it's PPM tonight at 7 o'clock, and then we're back tomorrow lunch. So from me, see you all tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.